Hey guys, Drifter here. This is one of the few vlogs that you're going to see on my channel. What happened was Machinima sent me an email and they wanted me to make a vlog style video telling you guys how you can get involved in the greater YouTube community and Machinima, or a matter of fact, how I did and why I did. And now, before we get into all that stuff, in the very beginning of this video, because I know only like 30% of you are going to stick around to the end, believe me, I have the statistics. I know what you watch. I decided to start off with something fun. One of the reasons my videos haven't been getting uploaded quite as frequently is I may have been watching a little bit too much Battlestar Galactica on the order of 18 hours a day because I want to know who the final Cylon is. I will know who the final Cylon is. And I decided to show you a short film we filmed here in my house with me and my wife, and we're going to call this one Battlestar Galactica Drifter style. Cut to the segment. Hey guys, Drifter here, and welcome to Modern Warfare 3 In Depth. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the new updated light machine guns, or basically why they suck and you should never ever use them. That has actually...
I have something important to tell you. I'm a Cylon.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, come on! I'm a Cylon too. You totally ruined my coming out party. I spent hours practicing how to break the...
Yeah, I'm a Cylon too. I was a Cylon before it was cool.
But you can't be a Cylon. You're a dog.
Shows how much you know. I mean, if you wanted to hide a deadly killing machine, why wouldn't you make it fluffy and lovable? Like me. Am I right, ladies?
Blah, good boy. You have a fluffy head. You're a good dog. You're a good dog, Ozzy. Who's a good boy? The why I did is fairly simple. I like telling stories. Back in the day, I got involved with Machinima when the channel used to upload nothing but Halo Machinima, and everybody would upload their dramatic Halo Machinima and expect to win Oscars, and things have changed since then. We now have Machinima Respawn, Realm, Trailer Vault, Sports, Golf, I don't know, lots and lots of stuff, and it's all about the gameplay now. Big radical shift, but the core, my motivation has been the same, telling stories, having fun. Been a gamer since forever, and Machinima was just an easy way to do that. How I got in touch with Machinima is not necessarily me having amazing skills and them finding me, because they didn't have that program at the time. It was more of a who you know and not what you know, and I knew a friend that was in with Machinima, and the friend, we worked together on some project, and I proved that I wasn't like a total schlup or an idiot. He recommended me, and the people at Machinima liked it, and the people at Respawn liked me, so they hooked me up. Nowadays, they actually have these like a couple of people in different divisions that just sit there and troll YouTube, not troll YouTube, trawl YouTube, as in searching through it, trying to find potential directors and people with skills and talents and that sort of thing. So it's much easier for you guys. You can actually get noticed just based on your talent. And what Machinima also wanted me to do is give you guys a quick rundown on all the things that you would need to get involved with them or the gameplay community in general. And the first thing that you're going to need is a headset, obviously. This what you're seeing here is a $9 piece of crap headset that I got from Walmart and is falling apart. This is actually the fluffy thing from an Xbox microphone. The headset that you get needs to work well, but the thing that I recommend doing is trying them before buying them. Everybody thinks that Turtle Beaches or Astros or something are the absolute best headset, and the downside of that is that the lower models are not. The lower models are built for VoIP, which is like Xbox or PC or Skype, which compresses your voice, and you don't get a lot of rich quality in the voice. And even though they may be very expensive headsets and may have awesome speakers and you can sound whore and stuff, your actual audio quality, not so high. This one here, I hit a pretty good balance. It's not the best audio quality. It's not as good as the Blue Snowballs and some of the higher end Astros and Turtle Beaches and stuff. Those get really nice when you get into like several $100 range. But for $9, this one does me. You'll also need a console or PC or something to game with, because they're not just going to upload your vlogs. I mean, if you get on a gameplay channel with vlogs, you're awesome. Now, for those of you that game on console and not PC, PC is pretty simple. You need fraps, but console gamers need a capture card, and this is really the crux of the video. This is what Machinima wanted me to do. They wanted me to promote the Roxio Game Cap capture card, and yes, I'm sure you guys have seen those advertisements over and over and over. I know I've seen them too. So they sent me the email, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not just going to promote the Roxio Game Cap just because I've never used it. I don't know what it does. And I'm like, no, we totally understand. We think you'll like it. We'll send you a Roxio Game Cap and let you play with it and see if it's something you would promote. And I'm like, okay, you know what, that sounds fair, because I'm keeping my promise to you guys. I won't promote anything that's crap or that's garbage. So the downside of that is I've kind of really dug into mine. It's going to mess up the product placement scheme. For those of you that already have a Roxio Game Cap and you would would like to know my preferred best settings or how I would capture and work with this, you can click on a link that's going to be open right over here. I played with mine for a couple of days and tried to get the best settings that I could get out of it, and I did that with the AVI. I'll explain more in that video if you want to see that. You can click that. It'll open in its own window. Of note, I've had a lot of subscribers send me videos and saying that what I did wasn't the best and they can do better, and they have done better, so there may be more tutorials coming in the future if I can verify that and get even better quality out of this capture card. But this is the capture card at the end of the day. It's a Roxio Game Cap. Let me zoom in over here, not block my face. Probably totally out of focus. Probably should have kept the box with all the fancy graphics and stuff, but as soon as I got, I just shredded all that stuff and threw it away and hooked it up and wanted to use it. And I was actually kind of surprised by this capture card. It's a standard definition capture card. It does 480p, but it allows you to play in HD, because if you can't see, it's got the standard component cables in, standard component cables out. So you run HD signal in to one side. What's the inside? This is the inside. The HD signals go out to your TV, so you play in HD, and then we got our little buddy USB over here that goes to the computer, and you record 480p on the computer. Pretty good quality, pretty good bit rate if you take the time to work with it. Some people don't do that right out of the box and have problems, and that's pretty good in itself. I've worked with an Easy Cap and with a Dazzle. Easy Cap's a nightmare. It's a Chinese piece of crap, God. And the Dazzle is also not the best thing. This does solid 480p, true 480p, 848 by 480. The other ones don't. Good bit rates, good upscaling, that sort of thing. What really surprised me was when I put in their capture software, or this little guy right here, because I was not expecting their capture software, not the capture software, what am I talking about? The editing software. That's the important thing. The editing software to be worth a flip. I was just expecting like a Windows Movie Maker, hey guys, put your commentary here, put your videos here, and it's going to be great. Nah. And it was actually more sophisticated than that, a lot more sophisticated than that, so much so that it took me a day or two to get my settings right. Think of it like Sony Vegas or Adobe Premiere, but simplified. You know, obviously it's not like a 1 GB file or anything, it's a couple hundred megs, but it's got all the things that I normally use to make everyday commentaries built into the software. It's got the rotoscoping, it's got some track motion, effect layers, video text. You can do a couple different layers of video and audio balancing. The audio balancing is an important one because a lot of editing programs don't have that, so you'll see the gameplay and you hear like, hey guys, my name is commentator McGee here, and as soon as they shoot the gun, like McGee, and you can't hear anything they're saying. It's awful. This has an auto feature to do that, and you can do it manually, which is pretty nice. The good thing about it is that it has everything you need in a box. It's this is the actual capture card. The box is gone. I trashed the box, so I'm going to show you everything but the box. You got good editing software, capture software. It comes with all the cables that you need, which I've managed to totally screw up here. So what do we got? Yeah, those are cables. I'm sure you can tell those are cables. Software. You don't have to play in SD. You can play in HD, capture in SD. And Machinima selling it for $70. There's a link down in the description. You can check that out yourself. It's only $70 with that link through Machinima, or as an association with them through me, therefore. So you can click that if you're interested. Or there's also a link down in the description to the tutorial video that I showed you earlier if you'd like to see the quality that this capture card puts out. But I put my seal of approval on it because it's kind of a simple all-in-one Go box. I could break out my Hopog PVR, I could get my Black Magic out, I could get the even the Easy Cap and the Dazzle out, because I got a lot of capture cards around here, and most of them are not what we would call simple machines. I have wires everywhere. I'm running Sony Vegas and Premiere and capturing in file types, and a lot of you seem to think that I'm tech support for all of these companies, so I get all of your tech support questions every day. I'm not sure how the emails cross up, but my inbox has all sorts of questions. The one card I haven't got many questions about is this guy, because it's simple, very, very simple. So if you want to start out on YouTube, if you want to hook up with Machinima, if you want to try this out, if you're afraid of blowing hundreds of dollars on editing programs and PVRs and stuff that you don't know crap about, and I know not you guys don't know crap about this stuff because I get all your emails all the time, start here. Try this product. It's everything you need in the box, and I'll sign off on it, mostly because it's cheap and it's simple and the quality gets you by. Most people don't even watch in HD.